can really go and get far. Hey, what's going on, you dead set legends? Welcome to the best day of the week. It is Maximum Bang Monday. I'm your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and I'm kicking it along with the Mastodon, John Thompson. John, just when we thought we had a rest, it's another prediction show.
Good Lord Almighty. Arm wrestling is wild and crazy. And it's nice that we got a big event, right? 15 super matches. Is that it? 15?
15 by the looks of it.
And it's right here in the good old US of A.
We're in Florida. That's starting to see the like starting to become America's home?
Well, the thing with Florida is that you can get a flight to Orlando from anywhere in the world, right?
Very nice.
Everybody wants to go to Orlando. So I think that's the wisest thing to do. It has to be in one of those big hub airports, or else you're going to be paying so much money extra.
Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. And then Chance lives there, who's running this. So that's pretty good. I like it. Because I think there's events every bloody week now.
Yeah. I mean, for me, this is the type of event that, is really worth going to. If you're anywhere, relatively close, you got to go. Devin's going to be there. Freaking Travis's return match. I mean, come on. You got to be there.
Yeah, Roy Baker's going to be there.
Nice.
So we like that. Yeah, because, Travis has got a left arm match. Devin's a special guest, and then Travis and Derek will be rocking the commentary. Auden Larratt's got a match against James English.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to think of the other matches. Cody Merritt will be there. Andrei Sharkovich, who just won the round robin.
Yep.
He's got a match. They've got a couple of internationals flying over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a whole bunch of, what is Sweden? Is that where Emil's from?
Couple from Sweden, Emil and Patrick Berg.
Oh, Patrick Berg. I know Patrick. We did an Arm Wars Iron House together. He's a cool guy. He looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes. Yeah. I met him in Norway.
He's a cool guy.
Last year. Yeah. He's brilliant. Ready, be bang from the B yard. Joe Nelson. Just getting that sweet honey. Layers hanging around. What is up, you sexy mofos? And hey, Aussie Uncle John. Let's get ready for another one. Bang. But what else has been happening in the world? Mate, it doesn't have to be about the arm wrestling. Give people a bit of an insight of what's been happening in the world of the Mastodon.
Well, let's see a lot of things, a lot of family, because I'm back. I live now in Minnesota, so a lot of family time, which has been nice. I'm doing real uncle stuff, not fake uncle stuff, because I got the nieces that come around. And man, I'm telling you what, I'm filling up for events for the rest of this year. I got a Florida event on the 6th of July. Then I've got Right Hand #1 in Minnesota in the beginning of August. Then I got Paul Passmore on September 7th, biggest left-handed match of my career. Then I just got booked for an event called the Fall Brawl, which is up in Alberta. And they want me to commentate and possibly do a match. That's on September 21st. So I said yes to the match pending if I'm still alive after I pull Paul Passmore.
Yeah, and hopefully you get that rematch at Knuckles Up as well on September 14th.
Well, so that's the other thing, right? So it's I could do a right-handed match versus Roger at Knuckles Up. It's going to be a crazy couple of weeks.
You'll be busy in September.
Look, you can say all you want about me, but here's the deal. Last weekend, I took a super match on 3 minutes notice. I do not care. I am you might not like it, but this is elite arm wrestling material right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, brilliant. No, that's I love it. I love it that you being everywhere and anywhere. It's funny because you have been tried to be cancelled before. And
yeah. Well, I used to care about that, and now I just don't. So it makes life a lot easier because I don't listen to anyone that tells me anything ever for any reason.
And it's great. It's great as well that arm wrestling is really skyrocketing in the United States, because it's kind of like, well, we need someone good.
Well,
and he's just right there.
I'm here for all of it. I was actually, I don't know if I've told this story, but I was involved at the very earliest inception of the Challenger Series as well. But Engen made it known that I was not welcome at any of his events. So, alas, I will not be there.
Won't be there. I am still 50-50 about doing a live commentary, everyone. I'll keep you going. John won't be available. I am 50-50 because I have another commentary gig on the Sunday, but I have to leave at like 9 a.m. The event starts at 3 a.m. And, of course, it's East versus West affiliated. So that means you must have 1,000 matches minimum. And I don't want to do it. And then we get to the Auden James English, and I'm like, well, guys,
see ya.
I got to go. Yeah. I'm late for work because, things are happening outside here. I've got the Renegades of Wrestling. I was at a pro wrestling event Sunday night, and they gave me the VIP treatment. And we're in Northcote at the theater there. The venue was cool because it was built for rock bands, and they've just decked it out. The guys at Renegades did good. They gave me the VIP treatment. They gave me a big announcement. So it was really cool. Red Catman's pretty cool. What's up, everyone? Hi, Ozzy. Hi, John. We will have a caption game tonight. I haven't updated the leaderboard, though, so no leaderboard because we had that bonus one. What up, Andy Beckett? He's been a member for 13 months. And those that are members of the channel, you get to see a rare sighting. I did table time.
Whoa.
And got whooped. When you haven't trained in 5 months. No, 5 months, 5 weeks.
Oi. Gotta get that build up.
Unboxings on Devon's channel. I didn't see that, but they are usually.
Well, Devon is like, it doesn't matter what it is. It comes out funny as soon as it touches his brain.
Yeah. Joe reckons every time I go on social media, I'm saying Uncle John's name.
Isn't it amazing? I exit Facebook.
Yeah. They can go fuck themselves, and I'm ready. I am ready to come to the dark side. I just have to find out one more thing. Hey now, Ozzy, Uncle John chat. Max Bang Monday return.
Look at that picture.
Oh, wow.
Is it like Steve Buscemi's face pasted on that kid's?
I don't know what it is. I
Captain Obvious, I tell you.
It is madness. So we'll get started with the predictions in a moment. What do you all think of the Devon Larratt figure? Give us a heads up. Just been reading some comments on the internet, but I'd rather speak to people that support the show, not just want to come and shit and everything. And that's fine if people don't like it. That's fine also. But let us know what you think of it all, as everyone's all having a chat with each other. And while we do that, let's get into the first match. So because we might not be able to go through every match, John, I put them in a random order.
Okay.
So if the baby was shipping. So if it's done, we love you too, Red Hot Chili Peppers. We love you too. Okay.
Let's rip. I'm ready.
Go. So I don't like that view. That view's better.
Oh, yeah.
So Andrei Sharkovic and Emil Ekstrom.
Yeah.
Left hand. This one's left hand match, which made my prediction even tougher because Emil is a beast left hand.
He's a beast, but okay, let's go back because he pulled Beer Man. What was that, like 2-3 years ago now?
A long time ago.
And like he murdered him, obviously he murdered him. But was that left or right?
I think right. I think they were right because then Chance whooped BLM.
Right.
So, yeah. But I think Emil's more comfortable at 105. I remember a couple of years ago, he cut down. I think he cut down to 95s, so he could pull Tums.
Right.
But he was a bit crook. But yeah.
I'll tell you,
this match is great. I like it.
It's a real toss-up for me. I saw Andre last weekend at Arizona State. Obviously, he won the right-handed round robin. Looks to be in great shape. Looks to be super strong. But I don't have enough details on Emil, right? Because I haven't seen him in a minute. Don't know what his condition is. I'm assuming it's good, but it's hard to say. I know Andre, he made 220, which is 105, right? So
yeah.
What is
105 like 231 or something.
231. So Andre will be able to make the weight, no problem. Man, I'm gonna go with Sharkovic because I'm gonna support the people who live in America.
Tim Tellamy jumped for a great event. He's in the chat. Says, I can't keep up. There's like 3 or 4 lives going at the same time for all the same predictions.
Yeah.
How's it going? Yeah, well, everyone knows that this is the time that we go, but that's okay. That's okay. Big changes are going to happen on this channel and with Uncle John and I. So there's a reason he's called the Mastodon, but things are changing, Tim. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, it's going to be madness. I can tell you that.
Madness.
Well, if you go Sharkovic, I'll go Emil. I'll go Emil for the shits and gigs.
Yeah.
That's why we'll get in there and we'll fuck things up. That is for sure. Flip of the coin, this matchup. Really interested. And I'm actually looking forward to Sharkovic's next right arm match.
Yeah.
So I'm keen on that. Right, let's get into the next one. Oh, this is deemed your main event.
Oh, this is the main event. Yeah,
I believe so.
Makes sense. They're
what
both.
Up, and Will?
Hey, Will, what's going on? So I'm obviously going for Auden. Like, I don't think James has had enough time to, understand the game and how it's played, especially in a super match format, right? Auden is clearly doing what he needs to do to jump up in levels, right? He's getting bigger, he's eating, he's training, he's, and he's getting trained by likely the best of all time to ever do it in Devin Larratt. So 100%, I believe Auden Larratt will win this match. I'm very grateful to James English for taking himself, bringing him outside of his normal stuff and getting into arm wrestling. I hope he enjoys it so he doesn't go away and cower after a loss.
Go away and cower.
Yeah,
because what is he? He's let's have a look.
Bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus. He's in pretty good nick.
Oh yeah, super strong dude. Like, excellent.
Is this his first match?
I think he's had other match. I think he's been to a couple tournaments. It may be his first super match.
Okay. Auden looking chonky.
Yes.
I like that term. Chonkified. Chonky.
Auden is currently in second place of chonkifying, just behind me, so slightly behind.
You're the chunky tonk man.
I'm the chunk lord.
The chunk lord.
Mm-hmm.
He came to Texas and got killed.
Yeah.
Who did?
James English. I do believe that was at one time there was talk of me pulling James English at an arm wrestling uncensored event, but I don't think that exists anymore. So
yeah. Travis can't be top billed over. Yeah.
He doesn't know yet.
Well, their match has to be first. They will open.
Oh, Travis and Derek.
Yeah. Because they're going to commentate. Brian coming in with some hot topics. Now, this is something I want to, a series, John, I've been wanting to think about doing with you. And they're 3-minute videos. We get a minute and a half each on hot topics. Yeah. We can agree. We can disagree. We can call it good cop, bad cop. We can call it bad cop. But there's something new that I want to try. I probably should have spoke to you beforehand. I only just remembered because this is a great question. Why do you think so many arm wrestlers don't watch pay-per-view events? It seems like the athletes hardly ever support the core sport or other events. Now, this is going off the back of Godzilla telling Engen that he just watched a legally uploaded video of Devin and Levan.
Yeah.
Sometimes, Brian, my opinion, if I can go first, John.
Sure.
Is a lot of these top level ones are just exhausted. They're so focused on their own match. They're like, that'll do. Like, a lot of them can't sit there for 7 hours every weekend and watch it like us crazy lunatics, you know. And I get it sometimes because sometimes I'm like, holy shit, another event. So I love arm wrestling, but yeah, that would be my opinion. Another one, this one's more of a guess, Brian, is ego. They feel they shouldn't have to pay, even though they've got the money. They're just like, man, I'm not paying for that. Like, I'm usually on the card, so why would I pay? That would be my one. John, let's say you.
Well, I mean, you can look at it from a couple of perspectives. For example, me, for the last 4 years of doing the Uncle John stuff on YouTube, there was times where I thought about arm wrestling 24 hours a day, every single day. What's coming up next? What's the trend? What's the drama? What's the matches? And I enjoyed it greatly. But after doing that for 5 years and having been in the sport for 13 matches, sometimes you just have times where you're just not interested. It's like you don't get the magic. The first match between Devin and Levan was a lot of magic. I remember back to that time, people were magified. That for me was not there for the rematch. It just wasn't there, and I don't know what it was. It's not that I enjoy arm wrestling any less. I think what it is I took a very specific change in direction from, trying to be, just an online guy to, I'm a legit arm wrestler, right? That's why I'm as massive as I am right now. And I think the more you dedicate yourself to being higher up in the echelon of arm wrestling, the less time you have, right? Like today was an off day for me in my lead up to Paul Passmore, and I still trained for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot to take on.
And now there's so much arm wrestling.
Yeah.
And everything's a pay-per-view.
Everything's a pay-per-view. And, that's why I like, Arm Sports Entertainment, right? They're like, here, we're doing this awesome thing. Have it. Here you go. Here it is for you. Because I do think that the milieu of arm wrestling fans is constantly changing, and what they want and what they're going to respond to is is ever changing, and me just not paying attention to it for 6 months, I have no idea what it is now. It's something completely different than it was last time I was really into it.
Yeah. Yeah, same. It's, yeah, sometimes, as much as we want, not every match is a banger.
Yeah.
And not every match, is madness. So there you go, Brian. Hopefully that's in there. We've got Captain Obvious just quickly going, seeing English is pulling Mika. He thinks that the match might be tougher than I think it would.
When he pulled Mika in the practice polls?
Not sure. I was just assuming arm wars. They also had 7 hours on a Saturday. They are also 7 hours on a Saturday. They have practice, kids, family. Answering the question. Someone needs sometimes less is more. 100%.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm still with like five matches.
Yeah. Like I liked 7 at King of the Table. I thought 7 was good. And I think probably because like there was probably too many blowouts, but I think because a couple of them went really quick, I was like, yeah, this is cool.
Now, I mean, the data, we can go back in time and see who created the problem, right? Of the 15, 16, 17, 25 matches. It was clearly Engen. Engen is the clear culprit of making so many matches happen because he wanted to make King of the Table look like shit.
He was booking everyone. That's for sure. Joe says, how far are we from a free undercard and a pay-per-view for main events? I know like Monster Factory used to do the day before.
Right.
So they could test out their live stream and get it. I'm all for it. I'm all for this. Like I don't think you're disrespecting the athletes. I know Knuckles Up tried it the first couple of times. They put 2 matches on YouTube, try to get everyone to watch YouTube and then buy it. But I think it is necessary. It is necessary to just sit there and then you get up and about, you get into it. It's like, all right, guys, see you later. If you want it, come over and buy it.
Yeah.
And I think the fear of missing out.
Yeah.
I think also the number one thing with this arm wrestling community is if we have to go to a website and buy the pay-per-view, you got to have a chat feature.
Oh, yeah.
People love, that's half where I wonder what couple of morons brought that into arm wrestling.
Yeah. Anyway. Who came up with that idea again?
But yeah, Jeremiah's is in there. Ready bang. 15 matches. Wowzers. Yeah, I can't wait for Brian to have his first match.
Yep, that'll be good.
Hit that like. Yeah, on the Tree of Woe. Yeah. Monster Factory put their events on YouTube for free because they get sponsors. That I think that's the way forward. If you can somehow get sponsors, don't have 30 matches. Go start off with 5.
Yeah.
Right. I've got a sponsor. He's going to pay for 10 people to come to my event and some prize money. And we're going to give it free to everyone and then give arm wrestlers incentives. So like James and Auden. It's like, all right, James and Auden, when I re-release this match on YouTube, I will give you guys, we'll go 30, 33% each. Let's split it. So then it's like, well, I'm going to make more money from the match if I share the shit out of my YouTube match.
Right.
So, and then say, you get 200,000 people, hey, money's money.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
It will be a long day, Tim, because you bloody have so many. Will be a long ass day for sure. And you had 2 long days with Arizona. I missed it. I wish I was there. I was there.
Pretty good.
Hanging out with you guys. May had the touchness of the jealousies. Seeing all the photos and everything. But anyway, we're on to the next match. Jeremiah, what is going on?
Hey, buddy.
Hope you're doing well, my man. That sucks, man. That sucks. Well, you're at the right place to take your mind off things, especially in the caption game.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone give Jeremiah some love. Oh, Daff, straight onto it. Don't need to tell Daff because he's a good dude. He doesn't bow to the knee. I love it. Right. Probably should fucking roll on. Shut up, Jake, and put on the next match. But actually, side note, before the next match, I do, no secret, I've been doing some other commentary in a sport, Aussie Rules footy, here in Australia. And on the weekend, I didn't know, but that they had got sponsors to do ad breaks, quarter time, halftime, and everything. So I was like, quarter time was happening, and I'm giving it a bit of a, oh yeah, and this is what the team need to do, and what a great first quarter. And then I get a message from the guys in the studio. They're like, Jake, can you shut up because we've got an ad break to put in there. Running out of time. I was like,
look, you gotta tell this guy to shut up before he starts talking, or else it just ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's
Throw
right.
a man down.
Ooh, Jake just went a bit Gilbert.
Ooh, you Gilberted there for a moment.
We need to bring him back. We need to bring him back. I would not be surprised if James English wins, by the way.
Well, you are wrong.
Wait, I'm wrong?
You think James English is going to win?
I said I wouldn't be surprised.
I would be shocked if James English won. I would be on the ground.
Into a bubblehead then. I would be shocked.
My head would be just all over the place. I would be bought at cheap thrift stores. That's ridiculous thinking.
Yeah. I'm writing it down, Roy. Gilbert. For some Gilbert and Scoops.
Scoops McKenzie.
Because they were brilliant. They were a lot of fun. Tell you what's fun.
Yeah. This is nice.
Matt Mask, Brad Grundy.
Yeah. So we've seen these guys go at it on the left arm. That was at Arm Wars in Vegas. Now Matt had Brad's number on the left, but Brad Grundy is a very different animal on the right arm. And I've seen kind of what he's been doing lately. He's looking pretty good, looking pretty strong. I think Brad is going to win.
Yeah.
And I think it will be his a victory that will push him towards a higher level.
Oh, I like that. You want that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want we want them to do well. This is the thing. I really like both of these guys.
Yeah.
I really like both of them. Matt's like reinvigorated his career this year, getting a lot of wins.
Yep.
They're both difficult arm wrestlers.
Yes.
They're both really weird. I think Matt wins now, but maybe in 12 months.
You think Brad's not quite there?
He is gifted. He's talented. He's a difficult he's a headache. He's like arm wrestling's headache.
Yeah.
If that was his nickname, I'd be calling him the headache. But yeah, I think just Matt's 2024 just lets me edge it.
Yeah, I mean, look, regardless of it, at the end of the day, you got Matt Mask, who is, you're going to get something nice out of him, whether he wins or loses. Brad Grundy, though, the more I watch him, the more I understand what he really is, and he's just a big dickhead. If you listen to what this guy says and how he talks in the setups, oh my God, I would hate every minute of arm wrestling that guy. I don't want anything to do with Brad, but that is exactly why I think he's going to win this match.
There you go. Everyone that's been a dick in the setups, for the sake of being a dick. I'm starting to dislike because these cards are getting so bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah. It's like, come on, let's roll on.
I agree.
I still say Matt Masks with hair will eventually rule the universe.
Very cool. Very well.
They're going to rule the school.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, Matt Mask very excited for this match as well. Matt is a very different animal on the right arm, though. Even more so, I think, says the Joe Bot. Matt Mask. I think Brad will win too, says Iowa Free Press. Brad is extremely technical and a gent. Was cool meeting him. Matt has the power, in my opinion. There you go. The Wild Horse wins. Interesting. Yeah, this match, I like it. This is a pay-per-view worthy match.
Yeah, I agree. It's two of North America's best. One who has already told us where he is, and one who is trying to tell us where he's going to go.
How much is the pay-per-view? Challenger Series.
It's got to be at least $15, I would imagine.
Yeah, so it's the challengerseries.com. Here we go. Because this is a Chance Shaw and someone else is running this, so hoping they do well because I like Chance. Tickets, maybe it's under tickets. Watch online. Here we go. It will cost you. Bang on, John.
15?
Yeah. And it looks like they have a chat feature.
Oh, nice.
So let me just quickly share it before we get to the Paul Passmore match. We go to, what's a better way to look at this? Either. Doesn't matter. So, yeah, you can either jump in, I put in a nickname.
Cool.
And can chat. So that's pretty cool.
Very good. Very good.
Enter in there. Awesome. So that's cool. So there you go. $15. Challengerseries.com. You can find it all there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All righty. Let's get back to a match that you have a close eye on. Akmed Akmurzaev.
No idea. His face looks somewhat familiar to me, but I don't believe I've ever seen him.
Another happy customer.
Oh, fishbowl. Yeah. So, let me say something about that to Joe Nelson, who is here.
I'm fucking selling him. Just get in contact with me.
So Joe Nelson, your cards are on the way. I finally found a place that would actually ship something to your location. I don't know what it is about where you live, but UPS was like, nah. UPS couldn't figure out how to send something to your place. Postnet also couldn't figure it out. Ridiculous. But don't you worry. They're on their way.
There you go. Joe's been awesome. I just read something in the comments, and I just want to see if it has.
Oh, the new...
Yeah, I wonder if it has. Is that true? Send me a link.
Delusional Bowen. I actually watched a couple of those for the first time when we were in Arizona. There was a couple.
Okay.
Yeah. They're not
the first couple really good. Lost the talent in the last few, but I thought the first couple were funny.
Yeah.
So here we go. We tested a new Raw setup style, which reduced the average time of a best of 5 from 14 minutes to 9.5 minutes. Going to run it again Sunday for the second time with a few alterations.
Nice.
Yeah, ways to do it. Ref's grip. Go. Also, if they do slip, they can't leave the table. Just don't leave the table.
No, that would save about half an hour off of every match that happens at an elite level.
Yeah, so it is annoying. Thomas bought it when it was cheap.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't buy it because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to watch it. So I'll find out tonight. Paul Passmore looks like a drunk Barboza mugshot. So are you pulling Paul left or right arm?
Left.
Okay,
left.
So you're very invested in this match.
Yeah. I know Paul is very, very strong. I don't know what his weight is at now. It's 115, so he might be the small. I heard Paul was smaller right now, but that may not be true either. So I will be looking to see where Paul goes, and I'll be looking to see what Akmed Akhmurzaev is able to do with him, if anything. I know Paul is super strong, and all I know right now is that my arms hurt so bad, and it's all because of Paul Passmore. And I'm putting a lot of work in right now. So I wish Paul the best. You better win, so then when I beat you, it looks better. Yada yada.
Correct. Yeah. 100%, and that's why I'll be going for Paul Passmore.
I, too, will go to Paul Passmore.
Now, this is a cool match. I like this match. Robbie Carstendike and John Terrian. Get your predictions in. I really like this matchup.
Yep. John Terrian, one of my favorites. The guy is he's hilarious, super fun to party with, true Canadian, and just stubborn as all hell on the arm wrestling table, fast, aggressive, which I don't really think Robbie is fast or aggressive, to tell you the truth, but he is super, super, super strong. And he's been looking really good in the last several matches that he's had. Weight cap is 95, so that will be on the high end for John.
Yeah.
I think he's like 210, I think is the highest I've ever seen him. So he'll be right there. Robbie, I don't know if Robbie has to come down a little bit to hit that.
Yeah.
Tough to pick, but I'm going to go Terrian because he's my boy.
Yeah, I like John Terrian. I've met Robbie. Cool dude. He pulled Coach Ray, king of the table.
Yeah.
Got nothing against Robbie. They'll both just sit in a hook round one. So I'm happy with that. That'll be sexy to watch. But I think John Terrian will get back on the winners list.
Love it.
I think you'll be able to burn out the hand, truth be told. And that win against Artem Taranenko was unreal.
Yeah, that was
very impressive, and that's why I'm going with him. Roy says Terrian will smack him.
Yeah.
Terrian is a bad Canadian dude. Jeremiah was talking about the match before. That guy has too foreign of a name to bet against. Got to go with Tabernac Terrian.
Tabernac Terrian. It's a French thing.
Guys are weird. Just like
yes, the French Canadians are weird, but a lot of times when a non-French Canadian says Tabernac, it's to mock the French Canadians. That's how I look at it. Maybe I'm wrong. RHCP, tell me, or Captain Obvious, tell me the Canadian lore.
Yeah. Not sure, but I'll vote John Terrian since he looks like he can fix a head gasket in under 30 minutes.
For sure he can. For sure.
Get your money back, Jeez. He's done well with that photo there.
Oh yeah.
He's made himself look massive.
He is.
But yeah, 95 kilos. That'll be good. Can't wait for that matchup. I like that one. I'd open the show with that one. Oh! I think this is the opening match. This one's I get confused with this. Weight cap 115 kilo plus.
115 plus. So is that their
like it's a super heavyweight match.
Right.
So wouldn't you just write best of left arm? Like best of 5 left arm?
Maybe they want to be specific with their weight categories, make sure everybody knows what they're talking about. I mean, obviously, they're both going to be in the super heavyweight category. I mean, Travis potentially could be 242, but not the way he's been going. He's been going up, up, up. Derek is a massive dude at like 350, most likely at this point, like 6'8", whatever he is, massive. But that, like, here's the deal. It's Travis Bagent.
Look,
let me say this. Travis Bagent, you made the biggest mistake of your life not getting me to be your comeback match. Somebody who you not only could beat, but would make a big stinking scene about it too, and really catapult you off to Vegas.
Yes, but unfortunately, John, there's just a little label at the top of the poster is the reason.
I know. Owned by Engen, owned and operated. Engen Terzi.
So, yeah.
What can you say? So, when it comes down to this match, it's all about where is Travis really? Where is good, Captain? I'm glad.
And I don't want a fake match. I don't want a fake match.
No fake
I want the real Travis. You son of a bitch. I want the real Travis.
I don't want him being nice to Derek because they're buddy. I want Derek to be pissed. I want Travis to be pissed. I want Travis to be talking and jabber-jocking and everything else. And I do believe that Travis will take the win in the end of this one.
Yeah, I think Travis Bagent. Sorry, Derek. Sorry, D-Man. Sorry, D-Bagger. Sorry, Big Dick Derek.
But think of all of the tears that Engen would cry if Travis lost his first comeback match.
Let's go, Derek. No, this match came about because Kyle Hutchinson unfortunately got injured. And because it was supposed to be Derek and Kyle, Derek said, I'm still ready. I still want to go. And Travis just went in there and went, young man. And he has jumped in there. So
Kyle Hutchinson backed out of a match with me. He's too afraid.
Did too.
Quite literally. I was supposed to arm wrestle him at Arm Wars. And he said, nope, don't want any of that. Don't want it. Canceled.
Mate, cancel culture's in. Oh, man. Let's go with Derek by default. Travis looks like he's been on the chain gang with Cool Hand Luke. What we've got here is failure to communicate. Have you seen that movie, Cool Hand Luke?
Oh, of course.
Great movie. My man says he can eat 50 hard-boiled eggs. He can eat 50 hard-boiled eggs. Show him the age.
All right, so we got Demon Dave, not a common commenter, but someone with a classic misunderstanding of the logic of Uncle John. Says, ain't nobody give a F if he beats you, John. So Demon Dave is saying that it's not a good idea for Travis to pull me because nobody cares if Travis wins. Nobody cares about Travis's opponent except for Travis. Travis is going to move forward out of this. The question is, will there be any hype? Let me know about all the hype. Demon, where was all the hype for Derek versus Travis? Where's all that hype? Where is it? I haven't seen anything. Have you seen anything?
John, I may have to correct you here. My understanding, this is a double negative.
What is a double negative?
Ain't nobody.
Well, of course.
So Dave and Dave, he's saying everybody will care, John.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. He says, dude, I'm joking. Chill out. It's all love. If I had a dime for every time I heard that.
And it says, and he doesn't even reckon Travis will.
Oh, he'll be there. Travis will be there. He's getting paid.
Yeah. Yeah. He usually comes in at about 6'5", and then after the match, he's about 6'8" when he stands on his wallet after he gets paid.
That's how it is.
Mate, I'm allergic to shit. Patrick and Hunter Novs. Hunter Novs been on a bit of a tear lately in the what was it, 154s and 176s? Yeah. He won both of those round robins.
Yep.
He's got the power of the Amish beard.
I mean, he appears to be very strong. right? But another guy who we've really only seen against guys in the U.S., which is great. You know, you got to start somewhere, and then you push yourself forward. It's all great. I would say 75% of the time when we have a North American who for the first time really steps out and takes a match against somebody from, you know, Europe, wherever, a lot of the times they get murdered, annihilated, because the way the Patrick Bergs of the world arm wrestle is very different than the way most Americans arm wrestle, right? There's a lot of different things that happen, a lot of speeds and angles that, you know, is not necessarily common in the U.S. And then once you reach out and you start arm wrestling these other people from other countries, all of a sudden you realize, oh, goodness gracious, there's other levels that go on out here. So with that being said, again, I'm all for America, but I think Patrick Berg will kind of take this one.
I'm all for America. Yeah, I'm wanting this. Hunter off. He's a bit of a character, so I like that. So I'm keeping an eye on him and I'm hoping that he does really well. It should be an interesting match. But yeah, I've tried to take the glasses off where if a European takes on an American, I'm leaning towards the European.
Yeah. And
I'll be picking Patrick Berg as well.
There you go.
But a part of me kind of wants Hunter to have this as his coming out party.
That'll be great. More power to him.
We'll have to wait and see on that one. Have any of you guys seen Hunter in person? Major says you'll vote for him. The beard ads +5. Horsepower.
Was that hit points or horsepower?
Oh, both. Fuck it.
Both. Double.
Have both. Okay. Some other matches on the card. George Whitfield versus Eli Sadov. Left arm, 85 kilo matchup.
Seen Eli a few times. Very, very good puller. Super strong dude. Don't know too much about George, to tell you the truth.
Incredible shape. Got a really powerful hit.
Okay.
But when I saw Eli Sadov at Arizona State last year on at Arizona State, impressive. Yeah. I think Eli Sadov he'll try a top roll at the start and then he'll come back into a hook. They'll go out and then he'll try and come back in. I think Eli will want to keep it out of straps because he'll have the power there. George will probably look for the straps. But, yeah, for me, Eli Sadov was very impressive.
Yeah.
It was,
I'll go with Eli only because I don't know enough about Joe says last time I saw Eli, he lost to Alex Maritsis 3-0.
Yeah, but when was that?
But Alex is heavier than Eli. Because I think Alex is maybe not that much. Maybe not that much heavier. I don't know. Last winter, Alex is 185. Is he 185 right now? He was 220 at one point, was he not? Man, I'll tell you what.
I'm
gonna go with George Whitfield. I'm gonna go with George.
Georgie Whit. I'll go Eli Sadov.
Right.
Okay. All righty, guys. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's have some laughs. You know what time it is. Let's play a bit of Caption game. I haven't updated the leaderboard, but I have the points from our special edition on Thursday right here. But I think we have a brilliant, fun Caption game. You all know how to play. Let's get right into it. Comes from King of the Table. And it's Neil and I during the pre-show. Neil claims he was singing a song. but I think he was yelling at me. What is good old Neil yelling at me?
You got a little bit of a jackass smirk on your face, too.
Because I'm like, is that all you fucking got, mate? Have another crack. You can't cancel me. You can't cancel me. No one can cancel me except for Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler when she just goes, right.
Yep.
It's time to go.
That's that.
Go. But, yeah, I would be. I'm bubbling, John. I'm bubbling. I'm ready to fly off the handle. I am ready to fly off the handle.
Man, we got to get you some like WWE tickets so you can go and like, really. Probably last night wasn't good enough for you, huh? You not enough violence expenditure in your soul.
I had a pretty good tables, ladders, and chairs match as the main event.
Nice.
Yeah, there's some good spots and things like that.
Right. CH, I like.
So we'll start off. Roy says that Neil's just screaming something in Carney that I can't understand.
Hey, in Australia, what is like, because I view all Australians as like the level of American carnies. So what do you call carnies in Australia?
Yeah, I think they're called carny folk.
Yeah.
Because we have carnivals. We have people that just go from carnival to carnival.
Do the trip.
Yeah.
We sounds like something you would have been involved in for like a 1.5 year period in your late teens and early 20s.
Well, hang on. I could have like 1.5 years in my late teens and early 20s.
Yeah, it was like something that you got hooked into through pro wrestling or something, and you became like a Carney Barker or something like that. And that's where you really honed your skills of commentating and announcing, because you're like, oh, coming down the lane is a 450-pound Betty Sue.
Step right up, Big Betty Sue with the beard. You want to see something weird? Something weird you will see here at the carnival. I tell you, this lady has not only the biggest waistline, but the biggest beard that goes with it. If you don't believe me, just head over there to the booth, buy your tickets. Yeah.
See? It all works out. It all works together.
Yep, that's right. Stop flicking the bird, Jake. Am I missing something here, Andy?
So flipping the bird.
Yeah.
Flicking, I don't know if that is possibly a I don't know. Were you unintentionally flicking the bird? Or is he talking about were you flicking Neil's penis? Because a bird could be penis too.
Of course, for you it is. Of course. Penis or poo.
And he's like, stop flicking the bird in the middle of KOTT.
There we go. We could. Karaoke version of Don't You Want Me, Baby.
Yeah.
Don't you want me, baby? Man, that hairline goes.
Neil goes, and that hairline's going back and way back.
Deep inside the skull. I do have a photo from King of Table. Was it King of No? Might have been from Table Time on Wednesday. I was like, holy shit. That's like tipping the back of my head.
Oh, buddy.
It's got to go soon. It's my show, you mother fluffer. Well, have I got some stories? It's not a king's move. Could be screaming at me like that. Aussie's called Carney's brother. Sister.
Oh!
Hey-oh! Nah, good one, Jeremiah H.
That's the Jeremiah H we've been looking for.
Yeah, jerk. He's screaming, mate. I know you're Australian, but I need you to speak British. Yeah. I saw Rebel Wilson on Conan. Oh, he's just telling a story. I thought this was. He's Neil yelling that at me. I saw Rebel Wilson on Conan years ago, and said her and her family were dog trainers.
Neil would bring it all back around to something to do with arm wrestling, I'm sure.
Yeah. When I grabbed him by the junk, he hollered like this.
Mm-hmm.
What else have we got? Your country is like a backwards Britain. No way. Australia's way better. I've lived in both. You've taken me beyond my elastic limit. What?
I don't know.
What the fuck is Jershawania?
The old Jershawania. Still getting them.
Voice projection.
Look, if you want to be a proper voice actor, you really got to spend 2 to 3 hours a day grounding your anus to, the earth, really. You really got to get your anus in contact with the dirt and the grass. And I struggled for a long time, and until Jake Ward told me about anus grounding.
Well, I got it.
I've been a changed man.
I clearly got it from Neil. John. Here's our next man. Here's how the show's going to project. You've got to get it from your anus. Oh,
I like it. I like it a lot.
New to the members channel. Let me teach you how to be a voice coach, a voice actor. I fucking lost all my pens. I keep dropping them.
Neil is probably saying this. This will be funny. He says, Neil says, exactly how many Dave Chafee autograph cards do you have left?
You know what he is screaming? Nick Shake is a good nickname.
Oh my God.
I think everyone just, if we like it, I'm just giving out provisional points today.
I like it. I like it a lot.
You can get 2 for that one. I can't believe you Googled skip flute. Did Andy ever tell us what flicking the bird was?
He said that's the English version
of flipping the bird.
Yeah, flicking the bird is they flick it in England and we flip it here and most everywhere else. You flip it in Australia?
Yeah. Flip it good. Oh, all righty. Heck. How can you eat your pudding if you don't eat your meat? You can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Classic.
75, 100. Twice sold. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly. There you go. Uncle John knows the secrets. It's all about the anus. Bro, do you guys smoke a few backwards before this or what? What?
Yes. Yes to all of that. The backwoods have been thoroughly smoked.
Can no one spell backwards properly?
I don't know, but I love it. I love it. The answer is yes. It's always yes.
He's defending you. It's zigzag.
He's not defending me. He's just telling you the facts.
No, he's defending you because it's zigzag.
No.
And you were proven horribly wrong.
No.
Horribly wrong.
That never occurred. My points all still stand. Nothing has been, nothing.
Wow. A part of me just wants to get in trouble with the law so you can be my attorney.
Just make sure it's some kind of law that I'm familiar with. You know, like I don't know what law would I be good at?
You wouldn't.
You could. I could represent you in an LGBTQ based offense of some kind. All you have to do is go commit the offense, and I'll be right over.
Oh, mate, hate crimes are getting. You can get in so much trouble for commenting on Facebook here in Australia.
Well, maybe you should stop hating people.
Bad.
You should stop hating and start hearting.
Oh, and for people that make love hearts with their hand, stop it. Just stop it. Stop doing it. Yeah. Stop it. I wish I had a rolled up newspaper so I could just hit people on the snout that do it.
Is that like the new duck lips? Do people do that in pictures all the time or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it's 100% zigzag, man, but that's a different saying altogether. Like, you know, when your buddy, he hits, yes, in baseball, when your buddy hits like a liner, right? A liner, and it like goes and it's in on the infield, boom, hits the wall, goes back, and they're like, ooh, zigzag, man.
Yeah, zigzag.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with zigzap. That's different line of thinking altogether. Zigzap is only for the human movement of zigzapping.
No, that's zigzagging.
Yeah, if you have lines can zigzag, but humans can't zigzag. They can only zigzag.
They can.
No.
Watch anyone do an agility test. They're zigzagging all over the shop.
They're zigzapping is what they're doing, and they're incredibly good at it. And it's terrible that you would try to bring down the good names of zigzappers all across North America. They spent a lot of time trying to prove that they deserve just as much freedoms as you non-zigzappers.
Digging deeper doesn't get you out of a hole.
Well, it's not what I learned at the LGBTQ plus event I was at, but
just listen to Andy. Just listen. Oh, fuck off, Daff. All right, we'll probably should get back to the capture game, but I'm going to give Daff a couple of points for being a dick.
I like it.
That's terrible.
Yeah, by the way, so remember I was telling you about the fall brawl event I'm going to in Alberta?
Yes.
I've already got my jacket, my denim jacket ready, and I'm going to do the old fall brawl logo from WCW days. Yeah. Remember it's like yellow and green, and it's like it's got that stylized lettering. Oh, I'm definitely doing that.
So where are you like? Are you buying a new jacket every time?
Yeah, or those jackets I can get for $27 a piece.
Where?
On Amazon. Yeah. Okay. So I've ordered a few of them now. So anytime I have an event where I am there's a thing, right? Anytime I'm at an event which has paid my fee, then I will do or if it's like a big match, then I will do a jacket.
Yeah, I think the jackets are cool as shit. I love them.
I'm just waiting another 2 weeks for Engen to steal the idea and make his guys all make custom jackets for their walk-ins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, we've been here before, haven't we? Couple more minutes, guys, and we'll wrap up the caption game and get through the next bit of the predictions and talk about some matches. Let us know what you got with the caption game. Daph's got a couple of points. Captain Obvious has got a couple of the Jay Leno denim collection.
Yeah.
Need some Aussie and Uncle John patches.
It'll be all right.
Oh well, no, Daff. I have a problem with merchandise because we get suggestions all the time, and then people don't buy them.
What can you do?
So they're all great ideas. You said you'd bring me a Vegemite sandwich. Yelling at me for that. There you go. Just that time. A ready bang patch, yeah. Very, very tempting. Very tempting, but unfortunately, steering off merch at the moment. The t-shirts on our website are cool because they're made to order.
Yeah, so we don't have to do anything with those.
Yeah, when you buy a t-shirt off Maximum Bang, you just get, But we might have some signed Giannis and Fair cards, John.
We do have them. If you want them, let us know. I will be getting some proper pictures taken within the week here, and then we'll get those up, and they'll be available for a very reasonable amount.
Yeah. Might even have a clearance sale.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Things are changing. All right, Daff, Captain Obvious, you guys get a couple of points. Thank you all very much. We'll get back to the predictions. So we just had Georgie and Eli. So Robbie Russell and Gabriel Gordonella.
Yeah. Don't know anything about Gabriel. I know a lot about Robbie Russell. He is a super bad dude on both arms. We had some wars left-handed when I was down at 198. Anybody going against Robbie Russell right-handed, you better be ready. You better be ready, because I would say Robbie at that weight, is one of the top guys in and around that weight in North America for sure.
How did he go in the round robin? Was he in the round robin?
Not the one in Arizona, no.
Okay.
I can't remember if he was in the one before. I'd have to go back.
I think he comes second to Craig Tullier.
Oh, yes, because Craig was in the 220s because he won the 98. So that should tell you enough right there. At 198, the only guy he's losing it to is Craig. I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. It's quite bonkers.
You're doing all right. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, Robbie Russell. I'm trying to think. What is he, 95? If he sits around 100 kilos.
Yeah.
Him and Mario, maybe.
Before the last 3 months, I'd be like, yeah, great. But now I'm like, fuck, I don't know who can beat Mario. Right-handed, Mario is a fucking problem.
Did he feel good at Arizona?
I never really even gripped up with him. But he looked great. Like he was murdering people. He was killing people. He just destroying them.
Yeah, beauty. And our man, he's in there. Woe upon thee. For the metal is nigh. Going to be hanging and banging, singing and singing, smoking all the crack.
Yeah, sensual.
Our man.
Very nice, Metal. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Metal. He's a superstar. Cool dude. Robbie is nails.
Yeah, super hard. Like just a dude that, I use this example, but you grab his hand and he's a guy that has been doing hard work for his entire life. Just one of those naturally by nature and the way they've grown up has been a strong person. And they have arm wrestling ability on top of that. Dangerous guy.
Yeah.
So
I know more of Robbie than Gabriel, so apologies, Gabe, but I would think Robbie
Russell
wins this matchup. Now, I probably should have asked Chance before I came on. Like you've got like East versus West, then you got the tournaments to qualify, which a little bit of me thinks it doesn't make sense. Because tournaments are different to super matches.
Yeah.
But so what happens if you win the Challenger Series?
I don't know. I don't know if there's if it's just like I
don't know if there's East versus West thing.
Right. I don't know if there's going to be any carryover. I'm sure that Engen is like, yes, do all these events, put it under the East versus West name. And then if somebody impresses him,
Yeah.
he'll just handpick them. It's like, yes, you can get to East versus West this way, that way, or the other way, but really it's just whatever Engen says, right? Which is fine. I think that's the only smart way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just wondering if it was a qualification system. I was just wondering if there was something to it, or is it just right here? We're just taking over. We're going to have something every single week for East versus West. So
I don't like the idea of like winning your way. I think you should rise naturally, right? Rise with everything it takes, because anybody can win a match any day of the week, right? But do you have what it takes to really be on East versus West? Because if you've never pulled out of the country, if you've never pulled under big lights, you're going to realize real quick that it's a very different situation.
Yeah.
Which might be another reason why it always appears that Engen sets up people from the United States in these terrible, terrible matches for them.
Well, there's not much else he can do, really, because he wanted to see the best from the East versus the West. He just wanted to see Europe dominate America because he didn't like them. And he got it. And he got to do it. So that's just the way it is. But yeah. So hoping these two have a banger. Hope they kill it.
Yeah.
Hope they dominate. We can roll on from there. Cody Merritt and Eric Falgren.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is left or right arm. I can't remember.
I would imagine it's left, but
so would I. Let me see if I can find it.
So left hand, we saw Cody get beat by Kamil Jablonski the same weekend that Devin Larratt got beat. Left-handed.
So left hand. Left hand.
I don't know if Cody has pulled lefty much since then.
I'm not too sure either.
I've heard only good things about Eric, not a ton of things, but he's from that Emil Ekstrom camp, right? So it's like, he's at a certain level. And obviously if Chance knows him, Chance has pulled him, Chance probably has a pretty good idea of where he's at. So I think that it will be a good match, but I think Cody will benefit a lot from not having to travel all the way around the world.
Yeah. I think Cody Merritt's going to get back on the winners list.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. I like Cody. He's awesome.
Yeah. Super nice guy.
And apparently, it looks like Yukon Cornelius.
Do you have like the Rudolph animation claymation at Christmas time in Australia?
With the original one back in the day.
Yeah, with Yukon Cornelius. Yeah.
Yukon.
And the Abominable Snowman.
Yeah, the Abominable Snowman.
Right? Give him a red cap and he's there.
Well done. Well done, Roy.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. That is one. Eric is cray strong, by the way.
So I've heard.
Don't like the word cray.
Well, what do you think? He's mid
or crazy? Just one extra letter. One extra letter.
Well, Jake, I think you not accepting the LGBTQ, I think this is all signs of the time. You got to move on.
It's not hard. It's just on the bottom left-hand corner of the keypad. Just a Z. Thanks, Andy. I love you, buddy.
Don't bow to him, Andy. Do not bow. Do not let him control your life, Andy.
There you go. The middle finally making sense. We need to host East versus West on an aircraft carrier in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So it's halfway for both Americans and Europeans.
I like it.
I'm just trying to think. Yeah, where would be the most neutral place? I think Australia, to be honest, because it's forever for everyone.
That's true. It is pretty much the worst.
Hang on. Singen is the name of the ship.
Oh my God.
Oh, metal. Beware of Swedish imports. Oh, God. Yeah.
I would pay for that.
Top Gun has crossover. Okay. So Matt Mask and Wilton Brock.
Yeah.
Left arm, 105 kilo.
Yeah. So Wilton Brock is a guy that I haven't seen in a while, but I was talking and I was asking questions about him at Arizona State. There's a few people that say Wilton Brock is returning to arm wrestling stronger than he has ever been. And when he was pulling, like, his left arm has been competitive with Devin, has been competitive, in that Travis range at different times. He has a legit left arm. So the big question is, these guys who make these big claims, right? Are their brains not calibrated to the rest of the world? Or is this true? Is this really a mega Wilton Brock going against a surging Matt Mask?
Yeah. Oh, will we get a new star on the left hand? I don't know.
Well, it's difficult for me because I don't really want to say Matt Mask is going to lose both of his matches.
You think it could be a bad day for the Wild Horse? I think it's going to be a good day for the Wild Horse.
Well, I also do think that there might be a little bit of wisdom to whichever of these matches happens first, right? Matt puts out so much energy, right? Not just on the table. You say, oh, but it's right hand, right? Yeah, but we'll look at, if we put like a calorie counter on Matt Mask to see how many calories he burns during a match, it's probably huge amount of calories. Yeah. So, he's really going to have to be careful with that. But I am going to go with my Canadian side, my Canadian roots, dig deep and pull me out some Matt Mask potatoes.
Some Matt Mask potatoes.
Yeah.
I will be going the 8 letters of Wild Horse, Matt Mask.
Nice.
No, I think it's going to be a good day for him. If I were Matt, I would be pulling my right arm match first.
Yeah.
Because no disrespect to Wilton, but if Wilton wins, everyone will just be like, oh, yeah, cool left arm.
Yeah, that's the thing for Wilton, right? Nobody knows him now. Even though he, a guy like me who is into arm wrestling, I know what he's done. I've seen his matches. But the normal everyday viewer is not going to know Wilton Brock.
No. The old Warner Brothers there. Will we see Matt Mark's signature serial killer look? I'd seen it up close after a match. I was like, dude, you won. Chill out.
Chill out. That's why he's got to partake in the backwoods as much as he does. The backwoods enthusiast like myself.
There we go. Oh, I like this matchup. Shane Owens.
Yeah.
Who's dropped a lot of weight. So when I saw Shane O'Mac at Arizona State last year,
right,
he was huge.
Massive.
But he's dropped. Let me have a look. I believe it's a significant amount of weight.
Well, good on him.
So then will that go against him?
Well, I think that anytime going against Carl Stanley, it's a big ask. Carl, I've seen at Florida a couple times in the last few tournaments I've been down there. Looking real good, looking very solid, looking big. So my instinct is to go with Carl, although I don't know a ton about Shane other than seeing him a few times. If he has lost a significant amount of weight, that's something to think about.
No, I'm trying to bloody hell. Where are you, Shane? Geez, he posts a lot of shit. No, can't find it, but I know he's dropped a bit of weight. So good on him with his Carolina team there. But Yeah, I think this will be a really good match. A really, really good match.
Yeah, should be great. I'm going to go with Carl at the end because he's got a little bit more under his belt.
Superman Carl Stanley as well.
Yeah,
it's going to be brilliant. Everyone's talking about Engen's boat. Except for Major, he'll vote for Shane.
Well, there you go, Major.
Going to be really good matchup, that one. ChallengerSeries.com. Now this is a right hand match. Akmed's doing double duty as he's mean mugging in the photo, taking on Dane Sellers. Now Dane is an incredible puller, strong as fuck.
Yeah, I've seen him pull a couple times also down in Florida. His left is what I remember more of. He had a war with Artem, absolute banger with Artem, that I think Artem ended up winning, but I think Dane got one on him. But this is, of course, his right hand. Dane is like, he's kind of reminds me of Sharkovich in a way. He's just a huge dude full of muscles, right? Just packed to the gills with veins and biceps all over the place. So it's really, for me, this one comes down to how much of a technician is Akmed. If he is a technician, then I think Dane's going to have a very long day. If it's just power on power, then I would probably go for Dane. And since I don't know, I'm going to go with America, baby, Dane Sellers.
I'm liking this X factor of Akmed. I mean, to have two matches, so he's clearly got some talent.
He knows how to give us a picture. I like that.
Yeah, he's mean mugging.
Mm-hmm.
He's that confident. He didn't even need to flex.
Yeah. He's just like, good enough for you. Good enough for the ladies.
All of Dane's muscles are boss.
Yes. Biceps all over that man's body.
That is brilliant. I bet Dane could do a sick head spin breakdancing.
Probably. That thing is, yeah.
And he's very shiny. I'll be predicting Dane in this right arm matchup.
Nicely done.
And then Matt King versus Vaos. Jeez, he's big for 95 kilo.
Yeah, so I was confused. I thought Anulus was way bigger than that, but then they were going to have
When did we last see Anulus? Was it Monster Factory?
Might have been. Because I thought it was going to be booked as Anulus is really big. Matt King is really, he's smaller, but he's super. Matt King is really good. He's really, really strong, especially on his right hand. He's really, really impressive. But I don't know if Anulus, that does not look like an arm that makes 95 kg, but
let's have a look. Vaos. Oh. And Thulus wrestling. Just Google that shit. So he's playing around some Latvians. Is he from Sweden as well?
Maybe.
Okay. So that's where I think I last saw him, was at the Hardanger Open a couple of years ago, the year before I came. And he pulled Vladislav.
And how'd that go?
I don't know. Just it's his right and left hand, just having a look here. But if you pull Vlad the Destroyer, I think he got a pin on him. But, geez, I think he's short.
Short and compact.
But Vaos wins because, just reading here, 8-time Swedish champion, second place Europeans, 2018.
Ooh, that's a big ask for Matt King. That's a big ask. I'm going to go with Vaos as well.
There you go. And I think he's pulling left arm as well.
Against Rockers.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Brent just pulled the
round robin.
the round robin. How did Brent go there?
He did all right. He was in the top 4 or 5, I think, but it was like there was a tie in there somewhere. Looked very sharp, looked very good. There was a couple guys he struggled with. I actually got to talk to Brent for quite a while. We've known of each other for a long time, but we'd never actually sat down and had a conversation. And I was very happy to say he's a very enjoyable, pleasant guy to hang out with and talk to. So that was really cool. And he's like, dude, the guy is like, if there was a definition of dick skin, like he's got it. He's just he's chiseled right out of stone. I'm telling you. And he's just like, he's very serious about his training. And so I go Rockers on this one. He's been around for long enough. He's been under the big lights before. He not going to get fouled up with that. And I think it's time for Brent Rockers to do a little banging with Anulus.
Yeah, well, I think it's unfortunately it's a European versus an American.
Damn it. You bastard.
God damn it. Yeah. Bios will have a very good day taking some names there. John, I think we got through 15.
Nice. That's perfect.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. What match are you looking forward to the most?
Well, definitely Paul Passmore. I would got him coming up, and he's pretty much all in my dreams right now. And this will be, there's 2 things that come to my mind. Number one, I have to not let it get in my head. Like if he looks awesome and he murders this guy, I got to work on not letting it get in my head. But just the same is if he gets murdered by Akmed, I also have to make sure that I don't understand. We don't understand the levels of either of these guys right now. I know Paul Passmore is very, very good, very, very strong, but no idea about Akmed. So for me, it's the one I'm looking forward to the most, but I have to also be very careful with it. But other than that, it's all about Travis and Derek
Travis.
Smith. Yeah.
Travis Bagent back on the table. What about you guys in the chat? Let us know what you think your most exciting matches. And also, we'll probably go on for another 5 or so minutes if you just got any questions about anything to do with arm wrestling for the Mastodon, John Thompson, or myself. Just get it and drop it in the comments. We'll answer some questions if you want. If not, then in a few minutes, we will wrap up another fun episode of Maximum Bang Monday. The medals in there. He says, I'm most curious about Travis versus Derek. Matt versus Brad will be cool too. Yeah, I'm very interested in that match as well. Also, always enjoy seeing Cody pull.
Yeah.
I'm with you there, the medal. Nothing wrong with that statement you made. Travis all the way, says our man, Andy Beckett, one of the strong ones. I like it. I'm very excited for Travis. John, I don't know if we touched on it, but there was a lot of talk about last week. It was people pulling, because that guy pulled in the round robin, but he was a banned athlete. Yeah. Did we talk about that at all? I can't even remember. But geez, it caused the fuss for fucking 45 minutes. The arm wrestling world just started behaving like perpetual fucking children. That's what had happened.
No surprise there. All brought to you by Engin Terzi, ladies and gentlemen.
I was just watching it, and there was so much back and forth. And everyone can have their say. That was great. But I was just like, wow, just calm down, everyone. Hey,
no calming here.
How do we get everyone to like arm wrestling? Oh, come check out their discussions. Oh, they all attack each other when something slightly goes wrong.
Yeah,
that's how I lost a lot of sponsors.
But it's steroids that are the problem, Jake. Don't forget, it's steroids that are the problem. not dictators, not psychopaths, not illegal.
But it was like both sides of the thing. I was just like, guys,
of course,
just be happy. Just chill out, just relax.
Yeah. No,
but yes, Travis is back on the creatine.
Yeah, I think Travis will be in good shape, good form.
Yeah, he has looked good lately. He hasn't done his show with Artem in a while.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on there? Have they both just
not.
been a bit busy? Are they having a break?
I do not know, to tell you the truth. I think they were on a very breakneck pace there for a while, and maybe they just are toning it back a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Engen just bought a house, so that might have something to do with it too.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, Artem. Did I say Engen? I meant Artem.
Yeah, I was a bit like,
whoa. Sorry, I got Engen on my mind.
Well, we've got wrapping up the show on mine. So that's just quickly, what do you guys think about Travis and Camille? Come back next Monday and I'll give you a better indication. Yeah. I'm loving everything that is the Jablonka Tronk. Love him. Love everything. Character.
Great guy.
Voice doesn't match the body.
Yeah.
Pulls people out. Says what's on his mind. Loves it.
And backs it all up.
Whistled at me after round one of King of the Table because I was like behind his corner and James Statham and I were chatting to him and he's like, Ozzy, not a part of me. He's coming. Not like, it's a pretty calm way after round one against Vitali Laletti.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Nice.
What do you think, John?
I think that Camille is fantastically dangerous against Travis. Is that his second super match? He goes from Derek to Camille?
Yes. Unless he doesn't win.
Right.
I'd assume then Derek gets the match.
Man, I would not want to be in Travis's shoes at all. Yeah.
It'll be difficult.
Yeah.
It will be difficult, that's for sure. Camille seems like a tall order for Travis, unless he's in his prime form again.
We'll see.
And that's the question, isn't it? All right, everyone. Thank you all for joining another fun episode. He's been the Mastodon, John Thompson. I've been the Aussie Arm Wrestler. And I will keep you up to date if I'm doing a live commentary, but I'll put some content out. Might do a live show a little later on in the week, but keep an eye out for the members channel. Trying to put a whole heap of content on there for you Dead Set Legends. So don't forget to sign up to that. We will see you real soon.